Hello again, as always. This is Sleepy Witch, joined by,
DJ Azure, the 2.5D Hero Talk Tuber.
and this is Half Hour Henshin when we talk about our tokusatsu we watched this week. And
Yep.
oh my god, we have doomed Yuri officially in our Gava.
So that's how you're deciding it. I
No,
thought you were gonna
no,
say
no,
something like a
literally.
monkey spot.
No,
I
we
thought
got
you were
Monkey Squad. We were, first of all, on the one hand, after Boom Boonger, we were literally praying, like, are we going to see another woman transform? Are we going to get, like, secondary
Yeah.
female Gavan? Okay, we have the dual luminous thing going on. Like, are we going to get, is Kodo going to transform?
Yeah.
And we've just been like, oh, is it a fake out? And we're like, no, we want it to be real. We want it to happen. And I mean, we definitely got it.
Yeah. Like this episode was basically a monkey spot or be careful what you wish for of everything we complained about last week. And I don't know if I should feel I don't sorry. I don't know how bad I should feel about this. Oh my god. Like like last week, oh, it's like oh, there's not enough Death Gavon stuff. No, we get so much Death Gavon this episode.
No.
My god.
We absolutely we got like a fight with him. Again, it feels like really out of place. I'm not gonna lie, because it just happens. He's going
Yeah.
somewhere. Oh no, Def Gavon is here. We're having the fight. We're dealing with that. It feels like we got our 30 seconds just extended and dropped in the middle of an episode.
We saw that. Yeah, exactly. We got so much of that fight like in this episode. And then like and after that, like, last week it's like almost everyone was like saying, man, they're just gonna fake us out. They're not like the way they cut, like, Kodo transforming in the preview, there's no way she's gonna be it. But no, we do get it in this episode, and we get doomed Yuri out of it. Whether that's a positive or negative is really up to you at this point.
uh I'm a big fan of Doom Jury as a genre, personally. This is not. I just wasn't ready for this in this show of all things.
Man. Okay, so the premise of the episode is that Kiki and Kodo basically go to their high school, because someone, like, what was it? Basically, is holding the principal hostage, right? Is that
Yeah,
what it
well,
was?
we have a hostage situation in which, it's at their alma mater, and it's also specifically he's like, I will only negotiate and not kill this guy if Gavon Luminous shows up.
Mm.
Which, again, we get the first hint of a suspicious thing. How does this guy know she's Gavon Luminous?
Exactly.
How does anyone
they
know
should've-
that?
Yeah, they should have said, oh, wait, how do you know? Yeah, exactly.
Which they did. They wondered about it, but they were like, we not much we can do about it. We gotta go.
Yeah. And Kiki and Kodo basically show up and they basically like supposedly take care of it from what we think.
Well, they take care of the guy, and then they.
Yeah.
I do love the. I've set up this bomb. You've got a minute to detonate it, and he had set it to if she ever used zeros, it would fucking detonate. She's like, well, I changed all the zeros in the code to pudding, so then it worked. Insane, insane. I do love how I know that's a thing that doesn't actually make sense. I think in real programming, because I do not know that much
Yeah.
about real programming, but I think it was a clever way to be like, not only is Kiki like a genius, she really is like a out of the box. Like, she is thinking in a different way than anyone else here.
Exactly. And like, it's really fun. Like, she like, like Kiki's just like, doing everything in her normal, like, super happy way. And, Kodo is like supporting her, like, the way that we, all these episodes, like, honestly, every single episode, like, once again, every single episode, this has been amazing. Like, like just like, with these little, like, like slice of life things. But then we realize that they Chekhov's gunned us because when they first show up to the school, they talk to one of their old teachers.
They do. That they do.
And said teacher is actually the true villain of their story of this episode, because she preys on the fact that she preyed on the fact that, like, oh yeah, you know what, like Gavon will take a bullet even if they're untransformed.
Which is true. She's right. She's right.
Yeah.
And so we get the poison bullet at Kiki. Funny enough, two episodes this week where they're taking bullets.
Yeah.
Just thought about that. We got the double bullet episode this week. In this case, it's a
Yup.
poison bullet, we deal with a lot of like sci-fi stuff in Gavan, so it makes sense. The oh hey, I have to kill Gavan for this man that I truly loved, the one
Mhm.
who gave me this.
Yeah.
So now we're getting the fucking callback to that dude as well.
Mhm. Yeah, we're actually getting a bunch of stuff, and like it's like it's really intense because like he's like basically dying and Kodo doesn't know what to do. And then we actually get to see the like and we actually get to see the part that we want to see. And yeah, Kodo picks up the gun, picks up the gun and tries,
Yep.
but
And
doesn't
first of
work.
all, we get a bit of the flashback to the
Yeah.
school days before this, where it's the like, hey, I became Gavan, so you need to be the best supporter in the world because there's only one of me in the universe. Uh,
Hmm.
but yeah, she picks up the gun and she tries, and it fails, and she tries and it fails, and she tries and it fails, and she gets shot, and she tries and it fails, and
Yeah.
right before the bullet hits her, we get summoned to, I guess, the Gavan's equivalent of the morphing grid.
Basically. And this whole idea of there could only be one Gavan is also not just is not just with Kiki and Kodo. It's like the kid that was basically like, it's like, I'm gonna take the principal hostage, it's like my parents wanted me to be Gavan too, like, so he was also like feeling distress too, but like, man.
First of all,
Ugh.
the like one Gavan thing being like a universal constant, I
Yeah.
I thought this was just like a rule. I thought this was an honorary position. This obviously, we don't come with previous Gavan knowledge. I didn't realize that this was like a fucking law of the universe. There can only be one.
Yeah, and it's and like each layer can only have one. So like, as much as we love Pot Run, no, he's not gonna become one.
Well, he won't
Yeah, yeah,
unless Reiji dies or retires.
exactly.
My
Yeah.
current like fantasy for him having his happy ending would be like after the end of the series, like Reiji would retire. Uh,
Mhm.
and that could have. I don't think Pat Run's gonna be given. I'll be honest, but I appreciate that he's working hard.
Yeah,
Uh,
but yeah,
he's a silly
universal
little guy.
constant. Yeah, and then yeah, like you said, we let's make it funny. Let's call it the galvanizing grid. Okay, so we're in the galvanizing grid, and we meet the spirit of I forgot who was this guy again. Like, he's like basically the spirit of like just explaining the like how it works.
I think he's just the spirit of Gavan. He's basically just like, hey, the universe's laws of causality, which again, we're seeing some Def Gavan stuff, the truth of the world, there can only be one Gavan.
Hmm.
Uh, which I guess is something he's technically breaking
Yeah,
because he
like,
exists, unless he counts as a Gavan for a different layer at this point.
yeah,
It could be something like that. I I don't know.
yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
okay,
well,
wait, give me a
yeah.
second. Because now I'm thinking, if he untethered himself from his layer and is quote unquote
Mhm.
like a free Gavan, maybe that's why Reiji can go to other universes safely without like a technique or like a special constitution.
Oh, so technically, Reiji might be might be a universe-less Gavan then or something.
He might be. That could be it because he could be the one, or it's a thing where this is a thing that comes up a lot, kind of in like JoJo's and some really specific series that have to do a lot with like the concept of fate, right? So
Mhm.
because Dio and like the Joestar family's fate is intertwined, that's the reason that when he starts all the stuff in part 3, they all that's around the time that Jotaro gets a stand as well, because it's like an awakening, like the world has its antibodies which is using through fate to like start this whole thing. And so it
Mhm.
might be one of those things that when he broke free of the constant, he created also the thing that could destroy him, which being
Mhm.
Gavan Reiji.
Yeah, which is also weird though. Then how does like Raya or Kunai
I think
like
we're just
travel
supposed to
universes?
believe ninjas can fucking do shit. I think that's legit. I think the legitimate explanation, he's a ninja, his technique just does that.
Yeah.
Uh
Also, yeah. Shout out to this episode actually getting us excited about Gavan again. Oh my god.
no, this shit, I'm not gonna lie, this shit was awesome. I am
It was
so
so good.
sad. I am
Yeah.
so goddamn sad
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
but
We
anyway,
haven't even like in our recap, we haven't even gotten to the fact of why we're sad
yeah.
yet.
Anyway, I mean, I said doomed Yuri. There's something's doomed for a reason, right?
Yeah.
But
So
let's
yeah.
finish off the middle part. We have the big mech fight with Gavan and Def Gavan. Obviously, big mech fight, pretty fun. Interesting location doing in this like barren wasteland between universes, kind of in the Maku space.
Mhm.
Uh, Obviously, we get a little bit of Raya who shows up for the assist, and they end up defeating him, but he escapes. Overall, fun, cool. We're at least moving this forward. Whatever his master is like, I need Reiji now, so
Yeah.
that's something. And then we get back to it. All right,
Yeah.
she's in the Gavarian grid. She has to make a deal because if you're going to have more than one Gavan, you're going to need to basically make up for, I guess, like the lost entropy for like breaking this universal constant.
Yeah.
What do I have to pay?
Yeah,
All of the
exactly.
memories of being, all of the memories related to Gavan.
Yeah. So like yeah, we and like pretty much Kodo is like, okay, yeah, I'll do it because
I'll do anything
it
to
will,
save Kiki.
exactly.
Fantastic, beautiful. We then get the actual electroplate, and she does get to do it. She has a fucking sick one too. She like fucking does a spin kick.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome. She looks really good in the suit. Overall, fun choreography. Going up next, we get the like, oh, I'm Gavan.
Yeah.
You see her
Yeah,
fight
and-
differently with the sword too.
Yeah, and not only that, we also get like the Kiki and Kodo like image song too, like during this fight. Like
It's so
like,
good.
They like fuck you,
Fantastic
Project
fight.
Red.
Ending
Yeah.
with like the gun to her head and her being like,
Mhm.
even if you became this universe, even if you killed Gavan, even if you became Gavan or whatever, like even if that made you happy, like Kiki is someone who would give up everything for this world. That's why she's Gavan. Would you would you shoulder basically even like a tenth of that burden? And it's like, no, she kind of gives up. We get her captured. Kiki
Yeah.
gets the help that she needs. And then we have the fucking
And then-
scene.
Yeah, and yeah, like and Kodo is like saying, yeah, I guess I'm gonna forget about you. Like,
Yeah, the
looking,
scene,
like,
we have it. It's set in the back of the ambulance. She's okay. She's going to be okay. And it's like, I'm sorry. I'm going to forget about you soon. But, it was all worth it. I'd do anything to protect you. She opens her eyes. Oh, have we met? It's nice to meet you.
yeah. Oh god.
And then doing that and then cutting to immediately to the ambulance driving away and just having Kodo standing there.
Yeah.
Crazy. The like, it's not my memories of Gavan you took. And thinking back, one, that makes so much sense. Obviously, you take away the memories of the person currently not being Gavan.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And then
it sucks.
just the fucking scene in the rain of just fucking her crying, going back to where they used to skip class to like dance as youth. And now it's just like fucking crying in the rain. And it's just pouring, and I love that we're seeing like the zooms in on our face, like the tears fall, then cutting to like the ground and seeing all this rain falling to her knees,
Yeah, like oh my god.
and then we get the custom ending.
Yeah, the custom ending was fucked up. Like
The custom
why
ending
would
of
you
all their
shoot-
scenes together, like the Kiki highlight reel.
Exactly. Like truly the doomed Yuri, like of all time. Like, oh my god.
The worst part is when I thought it was gonna be Kodo losing her memories, I was like, okay, Kiki's a genius. Maybe she can do something.
Yeah.
Oh no. And the worst part is like Gavan permeated so much of their lives, including like their high school lives. So it's basically
Yeah.
like if they never even met. And I'm just like, oh god, this is so fucked. It's so
Yeah,
interesting
it's-
though. I thought
Yeah.
this was like really good. I
Yeah,
won't
it
lie.
Yeah, it was so good. Like, oh man. Once okay, what, I'm going to like side talk here a little bit. But like like I was basically chatting with like, someone I know about someone that I don't talk to Toku enough with in real life with.
Sure.
But they were basically like saying about how like, like so pretty much they obviously haven't listened to us talk, but like pretty much we never treated Gavan like it was a replacement for Super Sentai, but they basically brought up something that I didn't think of, but we've been doing like subconsciously as we talk about it.
Sure.
That Project Red with its 26 episode format, this much more character focused style, it's It's the Toei answer to Ultraman.
Oh, I have heard some people talking about this.
Yeah, it's basically like Toei's like Ultraman version. And it's like I didn't think about it that way. And like we've been saying that constantly with how much we've been comparing this to Omega.
We really have. We really have.
Yeah.
We've been thinking about it. We just never connected the dots.
Yeah, like, but yeah, yeah, my buddy saying that like made me realize that that's what we did. And this was, I wouldn't say it's our world of music, but man, it is definitely
Well, here's
very
the thing.
Ultraman coded with how
I
this
don't
was.
want to say this is our world of music because
Yeah.
this episode has me excited for the rest of this. I am
Oh,
hoping for
man.
a happy ending with them if we're doing a 26 episode.
Yeah,
This
like,
was 19. We have 7 episodes.
yeah,
'Cause I don't
it's like,
think
what's a-
Kiki's out of the show, right?
No, I don't believe so.
I don't think we've
as far
seen
as we know.
Flowers. So
No.
I want to
Yeah.
believe we're gonna get some resolution to this. This might be, like you said, our sound of music for this season though, because this might just be
Yeah, but
Whew.
if we're gonna keep comparing this to Omega, I mean, this is basically the episode where Serato leaves.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, like we see that happen, and oh my god,
I mean,
like-
it was insane. It was fantastic. We have an episode next week. I don't even want to think about that now.
yeah, I know, right?
But we're finally getting next week. They're like, hey, we're finally, the Defcavon's minions are attacking. Everything's happening. I'm like, cool, dude. I don't even care about that anymore.
Yeah, I know.
I have other things to think about.
Yeah,
Go
like-
back. I need an episode about Kodo right now.
Exactly. That's how we feel. It's great.
Anyway, it
Oh.
was really good. It has been. I think I've told you again. There's been like a weird thing that we've been talking about where we're enjoying the episodes, but it feels like we're not doing. This was like a true joy to watch.
Mhm. Okay.
Whew.
But yeah,
With that, we have seen some stuff for Omega Horn.
yes,
He does have that baseball cap on. I don't particularly like the main suit looking like he's wearing armor on top of like regular clothes.
Mhm.
It's definitely not my favorite look. I think the kaiju looking like kaiju and not mechs is cool. I think the kaiju turning out to have human forms is really sick.
Yeah, and someone people were pointing out, like saying, like, there's no fucking way that these toys do not interact with the Gavon Infinity toys.
Oh, they don't. And I mean,
no,
obviously, it seems like we have the new Emerald Gear things that are very still Emerald Gear shaped.
Yes.
So I do like the concept of going to different worlds where like the toy mechanic, even if it ends up being different, the like chip thing for it is something that could be interchangeable
Mhm.
in the way these little battery shaped guys are. So I think
Yeah.
this is cool. I think it's interesting. I don't think we have much on the plot yet, do we?
Yeah.
But
Oh man, but yeah, like we'll see what happens. Like, actually, oh man, I think we have some of the plot. I just didn't watch the presser. I like you just sent me that. I just saw the trailer and I'm like, oh, interesting. So yeah,
yeah,
we'll
get
see how
to
this
that
is.
for next week probably.
Yeah, honestly, I'm really curious about this whole kaiju being human formed. I want to see that so badly.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the dragons who can turn into people, especially in like fantasy stories. So I think seeing the basically an equivalent here in a tokusatsu, I think it'll be really cool.
Mhm.
Again, I think I've told you, my biggest fear for Project Red is we get like 4 different shows that all feel the exact same. I think Omega Horn already feels vastly different from Gavon, and that
yeah.
by itself has me excited. Because even if I
Mhm.
end up not liking Omega Horn, maybe I'll like the next one. I'm very curious. I'm very interested. Overall, I don't think Project Red has sparked my love the same way that Sentai has, but I
Mhm.
don't think that it is like always. I don't think it's bad.
No, like they're still figuring things out. So hopefully now that Omega Horn like feels like it has a lot more time to cook.
Oh yeah, for
we-
sure.
Yeah, Like,
Well, to be
like
fair, I
now
think
that-
Gavon had some more time. We just didn't even know at that point. We just assumed
Yeah.
they were working on the next Sentai, and it turned out
Yeah.
no. But overall, happy with where things are going. Not happy about where things are going with sets. That was sad.
Mhm.
Not okay. I am happy from like the story is continuing to be good. But bad things are happening here too.
Yeah.
I've kind of enjoyed the framing of the 2 small time brothers as our like framing device for this. Seeing the
Yes.
one brother left acquire the nightmare gun arm, and then just as I was talking about earlier, it's the episode where our protagonist guys get shot. Just the Baku and the cop showing up in real life, like, hey man, didn't you have a real dream? And it's like, well, what's your dream? It's like, it's to eradicate evil. Then our dreams are at an impasse. He just fucking shoots.
Yeah.
And we have him bleeding out. We have Zeke just fucking whining this episode, which is really funny.
Yeah.
Bunny left me. We were supposed to
Exactly.
be together forever. Like the fucking whiny ass ex.
Dude, oh my god. Jig is so good. I fucking love Jig so much. But yeah, and he's basically whining because like he's also gotten captured without his power, so he's just like just sulking the entire episode.
Exactly.
It was really funny. But yeah, like man, like where to unpack this episode? Like, whew, oh man,
Where to unpack this episode indeed. I mean,
like yeah,
the basics is we're setting up the new nightmare bosses.
yes,
We obviously
and
have a cool fight with Punish with both Nox and Zet. At the very
mhm,
beginning, we do see Zero is basically gone to Code and like, hey, we gotta deal with all the problems at 3 Cause, and they're like, well, you have to be punished too, and it's like, I'll take any punishment I need, but you guys, and like they fucking pull out guns and he just fucking demolishes them with Booster.
yeah, like it's sick.
It's sick. I am really looking forward to seeing Zero transform in the summer movie.
Mhm, mhm.
Again, hope being, so this is a simulcast that we will get some way to watch it the way we were able to watch that stage show,
Yeah,
which I did not get around to. I've just been busy.
yeah, same here.
But
But yeah, yeah, it's actually cool that like Zero really is like showing that they may have been like the first boss, they may have been a bad dad, but like now they're actually making amends in a way that actually does seem meaningful. Like he's actually trying to take down Code essentially, like the way and like actually make them work the way they should have been.
yep. That all that stuff is really cool. We obviously have the. I do love that we saw the like Baku get saved in the dream. I thought that was cute having them take the bullet out. I still love how comically stupid these bullets from these guns look.
Yeah,
But obviously, the big thing this episode, fight with Punish, it was pretty sick. The Nightmare Realm with all the chains was really cool. I think this is a good way to use CG where we're still getting like tokusatsu action because the actors are still acting and dodging and doing stuff in the suits, and it was like the
yeah,
CG chains and stuff for the most part. I thought that looked awesome. I did love the like opening the Iron Maiden that they were both trapped in, and then we get the like no 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 as the like rewind noise
yeah,
into a fucking fantastic double kick. I just love the like you hear the rewind and out of nowhere you just fucking hear the footsteps like Baku's already kicking.
yeah.
Whew. Fantastic. Sick as shit. Too bad it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't, and like like the ending of this episode was, and like yeah, like pretty much like I forgot, like did they actually like call them like the primordial like nightmares like alongside Phantom or no?
I think it was just implied. I don't think they've technically called them that.
Okay, but yeah, like yeah, but yeah, talking about Phantom, like yeah, we actually see that in like the garden, like we see like the base form nightmare holding the Code Somnia capsule,
Yep, and just
eating
spinning it.
it, and then becoming the last of the
The last of the 4 Kings of Nightmare, the 4 Lords of Nightmare.
yeah,
Uh
and then Jig is so excited about this because Nem is being affected by it.
yep, Nem's in some kind of pain. Whatever's going on there. Apparently the lady's missing. I assume that she's just been taken over by Phantom at this point,
Hmm.
since we see her in the next episode and she's in the 4 cave. I really like all the 4 Nightmare designs. I think they
Oh
look
man,
awesome.
yeah,
I'm excited to see what else we're gonna see from here.
yeah,
Obviously,
like
next episode we have a bit of a fight between Baku and Nox again.
yeah, and yeah, we see that happening, and we basically see like Code blowing up. So we guess like we're also dealing with the birth of these like nightmare lords and like Code's like destruction at the same time, and whatever is happening between the two of them. So we will see. We will
Yeah, we
see.
really will.
But yeah, what was it here? But yeah, like if like luckily they do translate the little banners on the side. So like looks like the 4 Nightmare Lords are Catastrophe, Phantom, Punishment, and Oblivion. So we've seen Actually,
Yep.
wait, did we actually see Catastrophe? I can't remember.
I think
Or
catastrophe is implied to be Baku's because it's catastrophe.
oh, true, true, true,
I
true.
think that's like Baku's original nightmare that he had as a baby or whatever.
Hmm.
So that's why, because it's remember it's catastrophe, and basically all of his little mistake things
Yeah.
when he tries to help people were catastrophes. So obviously catastrophe is Baku's, Oblivion seems to be Nem's, Punish
Hmm.
was Zeeg's, and then obviously Phantom is the ladies.
Yeah.
So this is like kind of a crazy lineup of 4 people,
Hmm.
but
Yeah, and like Nox is technically not a part of this either. So
nope.
it's
But we're gonna see
interesting.
how he's involved. He still wants to take down Code as an
Hmm.
organization. Baku still seems to think we need Zero, which I don't disagree if things are going this badly.
Hmm.
But yeah, no. So far everything's sick.
Yeah,
We're
like
we're
oh
setting up
man.
we're setting up for like a real. I think I told you 3. I think was a really awesome villain. He was so hateable, but
Yeah.
3 never stuck me as like this is our final endgame villain, and I'm glad I was right because I think that would have
Yeah.
been a little too disappointing for how big the stakes and everything were. I just don't think 3 could push it that far, and it looks like we needed 4 Nightmare Lords. I am very excited about seeing, especially final boss monsters for sure.
Yeah, so I'm actually curious how they're gonna do this because like if I'm actually curious if they're gonna stay monsters or if they're somehow going to also like have rider forms because this would mean that we have another final boss that is just a monster and not a rider, and I would actually love that.
I would like that as well. My wondering is if they end up defeating them in like an order. I wonder if this is gonna be like a Mega Man kind of thing where if you defeat one, you get the capsum.
Oh.
And it might not be like a new writer, but it might be like oh hey, here's like a new form or a new weapon you can use.
Hmm.
Because obviously, if we're keeping with the current trend, at some point, instead of using Extreme, Baku will use a regular version of the like an upgraded version of the set's original suit to
Hmm.
finish someone off.
Yeah. So yeah, looks like we have a lot to look forward to for both
Yeah.
shows now,
Oh yeah.
especially.
Especially, and I think 2 or 3 more weeks, and we should start getting Ultraman again.
Hmm.
So I mean, hell, everything's looking up right now. Super excited for the summer movies. With
Hmm.
that, we'll leave you guys for this week. We'll be back to talk about more tokusatsu next week. Later.
Later.
This program is brought to you by.
Our unending love of tokusatsu.
If you enjoyed the show, please be sure to like and subscribe.
And hit the bell for notifications. And if you would like to support us further, consider becoming a patron at our Patreon, Half Hour Henshin.
You can get some exclusive benefits, such as your name in the credits and joining our sticker club. Or, if you want to help with a one-time donation,
You can also find us at Ko-fi at Half Hour Henshin. You can email us with any questions or theories at halfhourhenshin@gmail.com or on Twitter at Half Hour Henshin.